今天呢，我们来聊一聊英语里面的脏话。其实英语脏话不用我教你，如果你看了很多的电影和美剧的话呢，相信已经很了解了。今天要说的是这些脏话在现实生活中是如何被人们弱化处理的。脏话的替代词这个概念呢，在英语里面有一个词叫做 Euphemism， 它的英语解释是The substitution of an agreeable or inoffensive expression for one that may offend or suggest something unpleasant. 这种现象啊，在中文里面也是有的，比如这个词。在英语里面呢 ，euphemism 不单单用来弱化脏话，也用于替代其他的词汇，比如这个词老人、老人家 old people。Many consider calling others old offensive, so there comes the euphemism for old people, which is senior citizens. Today we'll talk about 9 types of euphemisms to mask profanity or offensive language. We'll categorize them into 2 groups. One is religious words, such as God, Jesus, damn, and hell. Then we'll talk about the F word, the S word, the B word, and the A word.First, God. Yes, some Americans avoid saying God in a casual way, although we hear, oh my God, everywhere, don't we? Many people choose to replace God with gosh. So you hear people say, oh my gosh. Gosh sounds pretty close to God. That's the pattern for curse language euphemisms. The replacement words all sound somewhat similar to the originals. Second one, Jesus. People say Jesus or Jesus Christ to express a sense of astonishment. Some people replace it with G's. Well, some people spell it with a J, others spell it with a G. Number 3, the word damn. You may have heard this saying, God damn you.The saying is less offensive nowadays, but once upon a time, it was a big deal for people to utter that sentence. Remember the end scene in the 1939 Hollywood film Gone with the Wind? Red Butler was dumping Scarlett and walking out of the house. He turned around and said to her,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
In 1939, that line freaked Americans out. They couldn't believe what they heard on the big screen. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. It's still one of the most memorable movie lines of all time. Now the word damn is much more accepted, but still, a lot of people replace it with darn. Darn it. To combine it with the other word, gosh, we have gosh darn it.To replace God damn it. In some parts of America, such as New York City, I don't give a damn turns into I don't give a rat's ass. Well, technically, ass is also considered swearing in certain settings. And rat's ass still sounds pretty dirty, if not dirtier, doesn't it? Well, it's New York City. Moving on to number 4, the word hell.Some people don't mind saying the word hell, but there are folks who don't like to say it. They replace it with heck. What the heck is going on? Or where the heck are you? Number 5, Moses. You probably have heard holy moly. Holy moly has a nice ring to it, and you get to keep that letter M in place. Number 6, the F word.This is considered extreme vulgar language. One way to soften it up, a lot of people say fudge. Fudge is a type of sugar candy. You may hear people say, what the fudge? Or shut the fudge up. Another way to say that line is shut the front door. To substitute the F word when it's followed by an ing, we often use freaking and fricking.Pay attention here. These 2 words sound slightly different. Freak and frick. Freaking and fricking. Are you freaking kidding me? That's freaking unbelievable. Sometimes people turn that ing into an N. Frickin'. He doesn't have a frickin' clue about how to run a company. For this saying, effed up, a lot of people go with messed up. Dude, that's messed up. Number 7, the B word. The phrase SOB is sometimes replaced by son of a gun. But there is an exception. In some rare situations, son of a gun can be affectionate and complimentary when spoken to a close friend. Son of a gun, you did it. Well, in that situation, one can also say SOB, you did it. So both sayings have double meanings, but either way, it's strong language. Number 8, this word. Many people would say this instead, but I don't think that it softens it very much at all. What do you think? Number 9, and finally, our grand finale, the S word and this phrase. There are people who think that crap is the euphemism, but it's actually very strong in itself. A popular replacement is BS. That's BS. Or some say only the word bull and hold the S word. People say, that's bull. Another saying is baloney. Calling something baloney is the same as calling something BS. Baloney came from the meat bologna. It's a long story how it came about. I won't get into that in this video. So there you go. Some choices for you to consider as euphemisms for curse words. Whether you use them to mask these sayings is up to you. My advice is to be careful with your language in academic and business types of settings. Across the board, Americans do watch their language when there are kids around. It can be seen as rude and callous if one swears around children. That's it for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to learn fun things about English. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.